So what I found so interesting about saw palmetto when I investigated it was that actually it's a twofer. It's one of those fantastic remedies that not only reduces gray hair, but it also reduces thinning of hair. So how does it do that? Well, saw palmetto is what we call a 5-alpha reductase inhibitor. 5-alpha reductase is an enzyme that converts testosterone in the body, and yes, both men and women have testosterone. It converts testosterone in the body into something called DHT, and DHT actually shrinks our hair follicles. So if you've ever seen those guys they're not actually balding, but they're just thinning, their hair is thinning on top and it gets a little wispy. It's not that they don't have hair, it's that it's gotten very, very fine and very thin. Unfortunately, the same thing can happen to women. As a matter of fact, while 50% of American men over the age of 50 suffer from some kind of male pattern baldness, 40% of women over age 40 suffer from something similar. So, how do we know if saw palmetto would benefit us as women? If you happen to have polycystic ovary syndrome, otherwise known as PCOS, and you have hair loss, probably saw palmetto will be good for you too, because there is testosterone and 5-alpha reductase are also involved in PCOS. If you have acne and hair loss at the same time, saw palmetto is also likely to be of use to you.
Saw palmetto is primarily comprised of fatty acids, phytosterols such as beta-sitosterol, beta-carotene, vitamin E derivatives, and polysaccharides. Saw palmetto is a natural inhibitor of both type 1 and type 2 5-alpha reductase, which prevents the conversion, as you know, from testosterone to dihydrotestosterone. It's used as an alternative treatment for benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, and that dates back to the 13th century in Egypt. Several human studies have demonstrated modest hair regrowth using oral and topical saw palmetto containing products among patients with androgenic alopecia. Improvement in total hair count ranged from 3.4% to 27%, increased hair density in up to 83.3% of patients, 60% improvement in overall hair quality, and stabilized disease progression among 52% of patients were noted with the use of various saw palmetto containing oral supplements, topical lotions, and oral serums.